Hello and welcome. My name is Rochelle Britton Young. I am a senior leader in a direct sales organization, and I am really passionate about helping others and sharing the information that I've learned along the way in this industry. I want to start by sharing with you that this particular three-part series is going to cover the basics of direct sales. So this is good information for somebody looking to join a direct sales organization or just wanting to get material that they can share with their team. I'd also like to make sure that I share with you that over the course of the last several years that I've been in this industry, I have partaken in several opportunities with business coaches. I have a couple of favorites and I'll share those with you. First and foremost, my personal coach is Party Plan Divas and Lindsay Jones. She is the owner of Party Plan Divas, and she has been an unbelievable support for me. I have learned so much from her, and I truly do not feel that I would be where I am today had she not been a part of my journey. Secondly, some of the information contained within these slides comes from my other favorite, which is Belinda Ellsworth. And for those of you that are not familiar with who she is, she has been in this industry for over 35 years and is kind of a pioneer, if you will. She has just released a book called Direct Sales for Dummies, and I want to highly encourage every one of you to go out and purchase the book. If you're not able to purchase it, maybe see if you can borrow one from someone or put a couple of dollars away every week or every month until you can afford to go get the book. Some of the dialogue that's within my slides does come directly from the book. Not word for word, of course, but Belinda Ellsworth is amazing, and she was the first person that I was directed toward when I began my journey, and at that time she had audio CDs that I listened to. So without taking any more of your time, let's just jump right into the content here in part 1. This should be 15 minutes or less, as well as part 2 and 3. So be sure to check these out and go through the whole 3 series there. If you have any questions at the end, I do have my email address available for you, and I want to encourage you. I'd love to help you out. And if you have any questions that I can answer, I'm more than happy to reply back to any emails that I do receive. So let's go ahead and move right along. So what we're going to be covering in this 3-part series is understanding how direct sales works. And then we're going to look at the different types of direct sales models, how to get off to a great start in your business, and working on the right skills to succeed. And basically those right skills to succeed is really working your business in a way that earns you an income and working smarter. And then finally getting an overview on the ways to work your business, which those kind of go hand in hand. So let's talk a little bit about what direct sales is. Direct sales is a term that is referred to as a sale of products not in a fixed location. So when you think about direct sales, you aren't really going to think about, let's say, common stores like Kohl's or Target. Those are retail locations. Those are brick and mortar buildings. Direct sales items are not sold in a brick and mortar environment. They're sold by people like you and me. The products are sold by consultants, presenters, designers, distributors. There's tons of different names that we're called in the industry. And it's really, really important that each and every one of us follow the company's policies that we are with to make sure that we are abiding by the regulations set forth for us. So that's super, super important. Individuals in the industry are representatives of the company. They're not employees. So you are your own boss. And essentially, it's your business. And you want to be your own brand ambassador. It's super, super important that you brand yourself as well as adhere to the branding set forth for you by the company that you're working for. The real big benefit of working in direct sales is not only being independent, but also being self-employed and having a company that handles things like packing the product, shipping the product, creating marketing materials for you to use, and product development. So none of those things are items that you need to be concerned with when you're in direct sales. You just want to know what the product is, wear it, use it, talk about it, and share it with others that are out in the public. So you are your own boss, like I said, and you're not alone and definitely need to adhere to the company guidelines. So a couple of fun facts about direct sales. I found this on the DSA's website, and I thought this was really useful information. Kind of fun and a little eye-opening, if you will. So from left to right at the top, direct sales is a low-risk business. And what this basically means is if you go into business for yourself, and let's just say looking at the lower slide there, the cost to start up a business. If you go into business for yourself and you decide that you want to open a chain restaurant or you want to open up some sort of a mom and pop manufacturing office of some sort, you're looking at quite a bit of money to start that business up, well over $100,000. If you're in real estate, just as another example here, realtors do have an initial cost to start up of between $1,000 and $3,000 by the time they pay for their testing and things like that. In direct sales, the average cost of a kit, which is what you purchase to become a representative for that company, is $106.40. Now, the company that I'm with, our kits start at $149 and do go up significantly from there, and there are 3 different options. So this number is an average across all direct sales organizations. So when you decide, or if something were to happen and you're not able to run your business any longer, which I hope never happens to you, but unfortunately things happen in life, and with the direct sales model, you do have the ability to send back the product that you have not used in new packaging, not retired, and that kind of thing, and get some sort of a refund. If you were to shut your doors in a restaurant, you're pretty much out, and hopefully you can liquidate the things that are inside your restaurant to recoup some of your initial investment. Next is 1 out of 7 households engage in direct selling, and what that basically means is that 1 in every 7 homes approximately has a representative for a direct sales company living there. 18.2 million people are involved in direct selling and represent every state in the U.S. That's a crazy number. And then down in the middle section here, direct sales is popular by any measure, and you can see those percentages. Many people would recommend it. So direct sales is a livelihood for many households. And then finally, the number of direct sellers in the United States exceeds the population of each state in the U.S. with the exception of the 4 largest. That's a lot to absorb right there. So there's those facts just written out a little bit more. And looking at number 6, this is one that wasn't covered. 83% of direct sales representatives are women. I really thought that that number would be lower, so that's interesting as well. And then number 5, the percentage of household incomes greater than $50,000 have 58% of the direct sellers in those households. 52% of all Americans, so those numbers are pretty amazing as well. So if you want to look at additional information regarding direct sales, the website is just down there below, directselling.org. So I want to talk to you a little bit about the word hope. This word means a lot of different things to a lot of different people, and ironically this just happens to be on a pink slide, and I'm sure the first thing that came to your mind was breast cancer awareness. Pink and hope just kind of go hand in hand. But for the purposes of our slideshow here and information, hope really encompasses many other things. And it really, in my mind, is the core and the root of every reason why someone joins a direct sales organization. We have hope to meet new people, or hope to mingle with adults, or hope to buy a new home, or hope to pay our bills, or to buy a new car. I mean, basically everything is going to go back to that. We want to be our own bosses, many of us do, and I'm sure that if you're watching this video, you're just like me. I cannot ever see myself going back to work for someone. I love making my own hours and being in charge of my income, and knowing that I'm 100% responsible for what comes in. So, and ultimately where it comes back to is my ultimate why. And your hope and your why are so strategically connected. So my personal why when I began this industry was to get out, to feel that I had a purpose in life and with a job that could make a difference in people's lives. I love to give to other people and to be, quote unquote, a force for good, just to give from my heart. And we needed a little bit extra money. We were living paycheck to paycheck and wanted to go on vacation and pay off some bills, and it just wasn't happening on a single income household. I was a stay-at-home mom. So my why and my hope really are connected. I was hoping to have an additional income, hoping to meet people, and hoping to get out of debt. So think about your why and what you hope to gain out of becoming someone who is in the direct sales industry. So let's talk a little bit about how direct sales works. So direct sales is such a unique industry, and sometimes I think it's a little misunderstood as well. When you get into the direct sales industry, the first thing you're going to do is order a kit. And every company calls their kits something different, and their price ranges are going to be different as well. You just really want to find the company that speaks mostly to your heart, the most to your heart. And also, I want to encourage you, before you join a business, if you have not yet, to find a mentor that's aligned with your personal mission, your personal why, and somebody that you connect with. It's really, really important. Now, we have to remember that a mentor is somebody to help us with our business, but ultimately we are our own bosses and responsible for our own success. We are independent, and part of that independence comes from the fact that we can give ourselves a raise if we climb the career plan. We can set our own hours. We can work the days that we choose to work. We can work this business part-time, or we can work it full-time. That's one of the perks of the direct sales industry. Also, the direct sales industry has a built-in support system. So whether you choose to be part of just that inner circle within the direct sales organization that you're part of, or you want to branch out and build relationships with individuals who are part of other direct sales organizations, you're going to find support in every direction. I know with me and my team, I have designers, consultants, if you will, that are in all 50 states, as well as all of the Air Force and military installations across the world. And if I'm not available or their upline is not available, the team I run has a page on Facebook, and at any given time, my team can reach out to somebody 24 hours a day through Facebook and get the help that they're needing at any time of day when it works for them. So that's, again, the wonderful thing about direct sales is being your own boss and having that support system everywhere you can turn, including the office and your upline. In direct sales also, there is training provided. Some mentors do, some mentors don't provide training. It just is up to the individual. The company itself also would be providing training availability for you and should have, or will likely have, a phone number that you can call to get questions answered. And then again, like I mentioned previously, with business coaches, that's also training for you too. So there's so many resources. The company itself that you choose to work for is going to absorb a lot of the expenses that are ongoing and related to anything from marketing materials to product development, legal, warehouse, compliance, shipping, manufacturing. I mean, everything you can think of. The company is going to absorb those expenses, so it's less work for you. You're basically the end user, the reseller of the product. And independent representatives are the sales and the marketing of the company. That is so, so important. Your brand, you are your own brand, and how you market yourself to the public speaks volumes of not only you as an individual, your business, and also the company itself. So when you're out there selling your product and you're marketing your product, just keep in mind that you're also marketing for everyone that's in your specific industry. So we want to uphold integrity and honesty and amazing customer service, and we want to advertise for each other, because you never know when someone's going to do it for you, and it's going to help you grow your business. So with direct sales, there's generally a low startup cost. It offers the average person the opportunity to earn an income in an established business model with a marketable product line. And like it says here, it's basically owning your own franchise, kind of like a mini franchise, but you don't have that brick and mortar building and the costs associated with it. So this concludes our first portion of this segment. If you have any questions, like I stated initially, feel free to send me an email. I'm always here to help. Hope this information was helpful for you, and I hope you join me for the next video.